Hello everybody and welcome here to round 3 at Louisiana. Jeff Bright on the pole, then it's Eric Rodriguez, Derek Edison, then it is Alex Hawkins, Steve Pollard, Michael Haas, Kenny Okada, then it is DJ Curtis, Cody Monaco, Cody Lamas, Ron Monaco, Al Lagacy, Cliff Williams, Rick Johnson, then it is Sam Curtis, Matt Haas, and the green flag is out and we're underway at Louisiana International Raceway, LIR. A 2-mile racetrack just built off of the Gulf Coast here in New Orleans. Look at this camera down the back straight away. Beautiful camera work. See some of these cars, they could drive it down on that apron if they wanted to. Right now, Jeff Bright, who really has been a shocker this season, running up near the front, 3 wide back here for about the 5th position. They got a battle for 4th. Battle for about 8th. There's track and how beautiful it is. You see right there where there's a different patch of asphalt. That's a bump. Eric Rodriguez almost ran over his teammate there, Derek Edison, in the 44. That's going to let now Steve Pollard slide in the mix. Now look at this camera. Gets you right on the action here in the Louisiana Speedway, and it gives you a little bit more of the track view. We're gonna lose the cars down this to this corner. You can see how the top 2 have pulled out over Kenny Okada. This season the rookies are actually running good. Bright, Edison, Kenny Okada, even though Edison raced last season. Edison, then there's Kenny Okada, Steve Pollard. Right here, Cody Monaco, Ron Monaco. The rookies are starting to march to the front. Cliff Williams coming to the front. Michael Haas near the front of the field. Who has got the fastest car right now? It's the 00. Right here of Ron Monaco. And then it is Cody Monaco with the 2nd fastest lap. Lap 4:25. And right now, look at Jeff Bright. Just hoping to hold off Derek Edison. Crossing the line right there. You see how Cody Monaco is a lot faster than a lot of cars. Zachary Fitzwater sitting in top 15. There's John Gilbert, Eli Bright, Oil Pollard, Luis Hernandez. Here comes Sam Curtis under Eric Monaco. And Sam Curtis is just going to take that spot away. It's right now Jeff Bright pulling away from Derek Edison. Edison's old car right there behind. That's Kenny Okada. Driver out of Tokyo, Japan. He was born in America, but his family moved to Tokyo when he was 5 years old. And lived there the rest of his life and became a fan of NASCAR. And now became a fan of Nationwide Sportsman Series. And now he's a driver for Joe Gibbs Racing. Got this ride right after Derek Edison left to go to join the Shallow Bay Racing number 44 Hot Wheels team. Some rumors in the garage about possibly a new team opening up next season. A big Toyota team, adding some more Toyotas to the stable. Or is it going to take away a Toyota team? Michael Waltrip Racing has all the Monacos. Are they going to be gone. I don't think Gibbs is going to be gone. What about Pollard Performance Incorporated this season? Really not running as hot as they've been running in previous seasons. I mean, last season they won the championship. This season they don't even have a driver besides Oreo, who's in the top 10. But right now, Jeff Bright is just putting on a clinic out here. But Derek Edison is running some faster laps, and so is Kenny Okada. Look at Eric Rodriguez sitting 9th, 10th. Cody Lamas 13th. There's a battle here for the 14th position between Rick Johnson and Zachary Fitzwater. Fitzwater is just going to take 14th away. John Gilbertson 16th, 17th. Oreo Pollard 18th is Eli Bright. 19th, Luis Hernandez. And 20th is Joshua Sasuli, the guy who dominated last season. And his number 24 car for Hendrick Motorsports this season is not kicked it up probably the way he would to kick it up. To almost try to repeat the season he had. It looks like the Dodgers don't have the performance this weekend as possibly the Fords and the Toyotas and the Chevrolets. You have a Chevy, a Ford, a Toyota, and a Toyota. 3 Toyotas in the top 5. And Cliff Williams is now marching to the front of the field. It's going to put Cliff maybe in 6th spot after that pass. And Eric Rodriguez is starting to move. He is now to 7th. Michael Haas is to 8th. Cody Lamas is going to try to battle for the 9th spot here. DJ Curtis sitting in 12th. Going to walk out of here with some points today. If he can finish where he is, one of the cleaner races this season, if not the cleanest. Look at all these cars back here battling. And Schwallenberg sitting 39th, 40th, Isaiah Monaco, 41st is Emmanuel Hartnett. Hartnett is complaining that he feels like a cylinder has went down in the number 25 machine. But right now, Jeff Bright's got his hands full here with Derek Edison. And Kenny Okada's got his hands full with Steve Pollard. Steve Pollard has never won a Nationwide Sportsman race. Been here all 5 seasons and never won a race. He would love to win a race. This car not really funded a lot. Jegs have jumped on board last season. And Jegs helped this team out a lot. Red Bull left Steve Pollard. Red Bull also left Robert Pollard. Robert Pollard got sponsorship from Kingsford. But Steve Pollard was really the dark horse of PPI. I mean, he's got the good cars and everything, but that car right now just doesn't have the funding. All it is just bunching these cars back up in the lead pack. As you can see, Rick Johnson sitting in 15th has got a big gap over John Gilbert. Luis Hernandez has now made the pass on Oreo Pollard to get him up to 17th. His tires are starting to wear out a little bit. See this battle here for 17th. Luis Hernandez and John Gilbert. Oreo Pollard might jump in. John Gilbert, the Dorito Silver Series champion, won that championship earlier this year. After actually starting the season late. Ooh, look at Luis Hernandez driving under the 2. But is Oreo Pollard going to get a better exit off the corner here? No, he doesn't. Luis Hernandez last season was sponsored by Dollar General. They put more money into the David Diaz camp. More funding into that car. As now Emmanuel Hartnett will be the first car onto pit road. Probably 4 tires and Sunoco Racing fuel. You back up here to the lead pack. Oreo Pollard jumping to the outside once again. hoping to make a pass on Luis Hernandez. Now going to work as it opens the door for Eli Bright now to make a move. Get you back up near the front of the field. The top 6 here, or the top 5, are just under a blanket. Emmanuel Harnett coming in. They raised the hood on it after they changed all 4 tires and looked and told him it was not down a cylinder. Just that car is right now probably underpowered. Kenny Okada to the inside of Derek Edison. Didn't really think about it, but he's now got the whole inside down here. Didn't use the full advantage of it. His tires are wearing out big time, as we ran 15 laps, but this is a new racing surface, so I mean it should be completely murdering the tires, as DJ Curtis is battling with Matt Haas here for the 11th position on the racetrack. Ryan Monaco's in 10th. Maybe a battle here for 14th here in a second. DJ Curtis going to drive it in. Stick 2 tires under that white line. Look at Rick Johnson actually trying something. And now look at see DJ Curtis is going to try it in this section. I think since the tires have wore out some, it's harder to pass. We're seeing guys make passes like that earlier in the race. We're just going to go see what Emmanuel Hartnett's first lap is on fresh tires when he's running compared to the leaders, knowing he's a lap down. Hartnett ran a 178.4, and the leader of the race is running 172, so that's 6 miles an hour faster. Our fresh tires. And you can see John Gilbert is legit. He got holding a freight train up here. Luis Hernandez gonna go by. John Gilbert's tires are shot, is what he's telling his crew. He's gonna come down to pit stops. More than likely, pit stops are gonna be the key. As Hartnett is right now, we're gonna see what he runs his second lap. Is he losing mad pace on these cars? Ran another 178, so Hartnett 6 miles an hour faster is gaining a ton of time on the leaders who have not pitted yet. A Jeff Bright, a Derek Edison, Kenny Okada. Still haven't pitted. You know, these cars now battling as tires are starting to completely wear out. John Gilbert went from being almost top 15 to now drop to 20th due to the tires completely just wearing out. Emmanuel Harnett still running 6 miles an hour faster, actually 8 miles an hour faster than our leader. 8 miles an hour faster than the leader of the race. And these guys do not, I don't think they want to come in. Derek Edison now to the inside, making his first challenge of the race for the lead on Jeff Bright. Have the tires wore out enough? Derek Edison is to the lead. Jeff Bright just gave it to him. In a shocking turn of events, will Derek Edison win his first ever Sportsman Series race, or will he come to pit road? Jeff Bright is coming in. So is Steve Pollard. Michael Haas, DJ Curtis, Luis Hernandez. They want to be the first cars in so they don't burn a lot of the tire up. Edison right now is leading his teammate, or his old car, Kenny Okada. Cliff Williams marching through the field. Cliff Williams is one of the fastest cars on the racetrack. Luis Hernandez played it smart, though, coming in right at the right time. The 44, the 11, these guys are more than likely going to come in this time. 44 is pitting. So is the 11. Is the whole field going to pit? That's the question. Are we going to have someone try to gamble? Oh, Joey Murphy. Robert Pollard is gambling. Robert Pollard, the champion last season, gambles. So does Isaiah Monaco, and so does Stephen Pollard. 3 Toyotas are trying to gamble. Now you have to go see where these cars are in correlation to the cars in pit road. Does Jeff Bright take the lead? These cars are pitting. Emmanuel Hartnett crosses the line here. He's going to be 41st. Look at all the cars he is going to pass out of pit lane. I think the leader of the race is still Robert Pollard, unless Kenny Okada gets it. Okada is the leader. And then it is Edison. Cliff Williams in third. Where does this put Emmanuel Hartnett, a guy who pitted way early? Puts him to 28th. Not a points paying position, but it worked. Did these guys just get fuel? Because we have been seeing some guys run out of gas and have fuel issues. Crossing a line. We'll see what they've ran. A 167. That's still not fast. A 170, a 169. So yeah, some of these cars I guess did not pit for fresh tires. I think DJ and Luis Hernandez did pit for tires. DJ Curtis, Luis Hernandez came in and got 4 tires. As they're running about 173s to 172s. Not going to be a strategy that wins them the race, but it might be a strategy that gets them way better position. Derek Edison is going to try to pass Kenny Okada. That's his old car in front of him. White flag is in the air here in Louisiana. Yeah, look at all these cars now. Super slow. Matt Haas making it 3 wide. Haas has opened up the floodgates. Does Derek Edison have enough? Matt Haas is coming like a raging bull here. Which lane is Haas going to take? He's going to try to go up on the very high side. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. But Kenny Okada is going to come in a turn 4 and win here in Louisiana. Wow. Kenny Okada and Derek Edison, I think, just got fuel only on their pit stops. Which didn't help when you had a hard charging Jeff Bright and Matt Haas coming like bulls. Cliff Williams is going to come home 6th, 7th, DJ Curtis 8th. It's going to be Luis Hernandez. These 2 guys got both 2 tires and started flying through the field. Congratulations on the win here to Kenny Okada. Derek Edison probably wanted to win in the 44 team. Here's your official order. Kenny Okada, Derek Edison, Jeff Bright, Matt Haas, Steve Pollard, Cliff Williams, DJ Curtis, Luis Hernandez, Cody Monaco, Zachary Fitzwater, Michael Haas, Cody Lamas, Rick Johnson, Ryan Monaco, and Robert Pollard. That is the guys who scored points. And then here is the rest of your field. You can pause the video and look at it. Next week, the series goes to a road course. It's first road course since season 2. Till we see you next week.